Hey everyone and welcome. In today's whirlwind world, bombarded by distractions and relentless stress, it's easy to feel like our energy is constantly slipping away. Have you ever wished you could seize back control to wake up feeling invigorated, laser focused, and ready to tackle the day with purpose? If so, you're in for a treat. In this video, we're diving deep into 7 powerful lessons from Buddhism that will equip you with the tools to master your energy and take charge of your life. Get ready for a profound transformation that begins with the energy you cultivate within. Awareness is the key to power. When it comes to mastering your energy, awareness is your first and most powerful tool. Without awareness, you're like a boat drifting aimlessly in a vast ocean. You have no direction, and your energy gets scattered in all directions. In Buddhism, awareness is the practice of being fully present in each moment, paying attention to your thoughts, emotions, and the sensations in your body. This helps you recognize where your energy is going and whether it's being used in a way that serves you. Every day, we give away bits of our energy, whether it's through mindless scrolling on social media, stressing about things that are out of our control, or allowing ourselves to be dragged into negative situations. But when you become aware of your thoughts and actions, you can make conscious choices about where your energy goes. Awareness allows you to stop and ask yourself, is this thought, feeling, or situation helping me or draining me? By being more mindful of where your energy is going, you can begin to make more intentional decisions that preserve and direct your energy in ways that bring you closer to your goals. Take a few minutes each day to check in with yourself. How do you feel physically, emotionally, and mentally? By becoming aware of your state, you can quickly identify when something is draining your energy, and you can adjust accordingly. Set boundaries like your life depends on it. Your energy is precious, and learning to protect it is one of the most important skills you can develop. In Buddhism, the concept of setting boundaries is deeply rooted in self-respect and mindfulness. When we don't set clear boundaries, we open ourselves up to being overwhelmed and drained by the needs, expectations, and demands of others. This can happen in relationships, at work, or even in our own minds. When we say yes to everything and everyone, leaving no space for our own needs. Setting boundaries isn't about being selfish or closed off. It's about creating space for your well-being and preserving your mental, emotional, and physical energy. Think of boundaries as the protective walls around your energy field. Without them, it's easy to let the energy of others leak in, which can leave you feeling depleted, anxious, and overwhelmed. The key to setting healthy boundaries is learning to say no without guilt. It's about taking control of your time and energy and ensuring that you have the mental and emotional space you need to recharge. When you set boundaries, you're protecting yourself from unnecessary stress and negativity. It may take practice to get comfortable with setting boundaries, especially if you're used to being a people pleaser. But the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. Remember, setting boundaries is an act of self-care, and it's necessary for maintaining your energy in a healthy, sustainable way. Align your energy with your purpose. One of the most powerful ways to master your energy is to make sure it's aligned with your life's purpose. When your energy is aligned with your purpose, everything in your life feels more focused and meaningful. You stop wasting time on things that don't matter, and you begin to feel a deep sense of flow, clarity, and direction. In Buddhism, living with purpose is not just about achieving material goals, but about aligning your actions with your deepest values and your true self. To begin aligning your energy with your purpose, take time to reflect on what matters most to you. Ask yourself, what do I truly care about? What do I want to contribute to the world? This deeper sense of purpose will guide your actions, helping you make decisions that are in line with your values and long-term vision. Once you're clear about your purpose, make it the foundation of everything you do. Every decision, every task, and every action should be a step toward fulfilling that purpose. When you align your energy with your purpose, you naturally begin to feel more motivated, focused, and energized. It's as if your energy has a clear direction, and with each step you take toward your purpose, you're fueled by a deep sense of fulfillment. Recharge your batteries daily. We all know that even the most powerful machines need rest to function properly, and the same applies to you. In Buddhism, rest isn't just about physical sleep. It's about finding balance and taking time each day to recharge your mind, body, and spirit. Without proper rest, your energy quickly depletes, and you begin to feel fatigued, stressed, and disconnected from your true self. Daily recharging is essential to maintaining your energy and mental clarity. Recharging your batteries doesn't have to be complicated. Simple practices like meditation, yoga, deep breathing, or taking a walk in nature can do wonders to restore your energy. Meditation, in particular, is a great way to clear your mind and reset your mental state, helping you become more focused and present. Rest doesn't always mean doing nothing. It can also mean engaging in activities that restore you and make you feel good. It's important to make self-care a priority and build daily habits that nourish you both physically and mentally. Taking time to recharge daily prevents burnout and ensures that you maintain a steady flow of energy to support your life's work and personal growth. Surround yourself with energy multipliers. The people you spend your time with have an enormous impact on your energy levels, whether you realize it or not. In Buddhism, there's a teaching that says, you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This means that the energies, attitudes, and behaviors of those around you directly influence your own. If you're surrounded by people who are constantly negative, draining, or uninspiring, your energy will naturally begin to mirror that. You might find yourself feeling worn out, discouraged, or uninspired. These negative energies can seep into your thoughts and behaviors, making it harder to stay motivated, positive, or focused. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with energy multipliers, people who uplift you, support you, and inspire you, your energy will begin to rise. These are the individuals who encourage you to do your best, who see the potential in you, even when you doubt yourself, and who push you to reach new heights. The more time you spend with people who radiate positivity and enthusiasm, the more likely you are to feel motivated, empowered, and clear in your own life. Your thoughts will start to shift toward possibility and growth, and your mindset will align with the energy of the people you spend time with. It's important to be mindful of the relationships in your life. Take a moment to reflect on how you feel after spending time with certain individuals. Do they leave you feeling energized, supported, and empowered to take on the world? Or do you feel drained, anxious, or even demotivated? If the latter is true, it's crucial to take a step back and reconsider how much time you're investing in those relationships. While we can't always control who we interact with, we do have the power to choose who we allow into our lives and how much time we spend with them. If someone consistently brings negativity into your life, it may be time to set boundaries or limit the time you spend with them. On the other hand, when you consciously choose to surround yourself with positive, inspiring, and supportive people, you create a circle of energy that strengthens you. These energy multipliers are individuals who remind you of your worth, who believe in your potential, and who offer constructive feedback that helps you grow. They can be mentors, close friends, family members, or even people you connect with in professional or spiritual communities. Their presence helps you stay focused on your goals, feel motivated to keep moving forward, and continuously challenge yourself to evolve into the best version of yourself. It's not just the people you're surrounded by that affect your energy, it's also the spaces you inhabit. The environment plays a huge role in shaping the energy you experience every day. If you spend most of your time in chaotic, cluttered, or uninspiring spaces, it can have a detrimental effect on your mental and emotional state. On the flip side, when you spend time in peaceful, organized, and aesthetically pleasing environments, your energy feels lighter and more focused. Consider the atmosphere of your home, your workplace, and the communities you engage with. Are they places that nurture your spirit, or do they drain you? Surrounding yourself with calming, inspiring spaces can uplift your energy and help you stay focused on your path. In addition to physical spaces, think about the virtual spaces you engage with. The media you consume, the social media accounts you follow, and the content you expose yourself to all have an impact on your energy. If you surround yourself with content that's positive, educational, and uplifting, it can help reinforce the energy you want to cultivate. But if you're constantly exposed to negativity, fear, and criticism, it can lead to feelings of anxiety and stress. Curate your virtual environment just as carefully as your physical one to ensure that it nurtures your growth and well-being. Learn to transmute negative energy. Negative energy is an inevitable part of life. We all experience moments of frustration, sadness, anger, or fear. But the key to mastering your energy is not to avoid or suppress these feelings, but to learn how to transmute them into something positive. In Buddhism, this practice is seen as a form of mindfulness and self-awareness, where we recognize negative emotions as temporary states rather than fixed parts of who we are. The act of transmuting negative energy involves transforming these emotions from a source of stress or tension into fuel for personal growth and self-improvement. When negative energy arises, our natural tendency is often to react impulsively, whether it's lashing out in anger, retreating into sadness, or getting caught up in worry and anxiety. However, when we allow ourselves to react from a place of heightened emotion, we often end up draining our energy even further, reinforcing the negative cycle. Instead of reacting, Buddhism teaches us to pause and observe our emotions with awareness and non-judgment. The key here is not to fight against your feelings, but to simply recognize them as they are, and then choose how you want to respond. One way to transmute negative energy is to shift your perspective. For example, anger, when left unchecked, can consume you. But if you learn to observe it without judgment, you may begin to see that underneath the anger is a deeper desire for change, justice, or understanding. Rather than letting the anger control you, you can channel that emotional energy into action. Whether it's having a productive conversation, setting boundaries, or taking steps to make a positive change in your life. By reframing negative emotions in this way, you give them a new purpose. Instead of being a source of destruction, they become a catalyst for growth. Similarly, fear can often paralyze us, making us hesitate and hold back from taking action. But if you practice mindfulness, you can observe the fear without allowing it to take over. Fear can be a powerful signal that something matters to you deeply, and when channeled effectively, it can push you to take courageous steps toward your goals. Instead of letting fear hold you back, use it to fuel determination and resilience. The energy of fear, when transmuted, can be a force for growth and achievement. Sadness, too, can be transformed into something valuable. Instead of sinking into a place of despair, sadness can be an opportunity for deep reflection and connection with your inner self. It may indicate that you need to nurture certain aspects of your life, such as relationships, self-care, or your sense of purpose. When you allow yourself to feel sadness fully without judgment, you create space for healing and renewal. Once you've processed the sadness, it can make you more compassionate, empathetic, and open-hearted. The process of transmuting negative energy is not about denying or repressing emotions. It's about transforming them into something productive and empowering. Every negative emotion carries with it a seed of potential for growth. And when we learn to harness that energy, we gain more control over our emotional state. In this way, we stop being at the mercy of our emotions and, instead, begin to master them, using them as tools for our personal development. A key part of transmutation is self-compassion. Often, when we experience negative emotions, we may beat ourselves up for feeling that way, thinking that we should be better or more composed. But Buddhism teaches us to be kind to ourselves, to acknowledge our emotions with patience and understanding. This allows us to let go of shame or self-criticism, which only add to the negative energy. By practicing self-compassion, we give ourselves permission to feel, and in doing so, we create the space for transformation. Transmutation can also be supported by various practices, such as meditation or deep breathing, which help you center yourself and release the energy tied to negative emotions. Meditation, in particular, can be a powerful tool for observing your emotions without attachment. Through mindfulness meditation, you can watch the emotions arise and pass away, much like clouds drifting across the sky. This gives you the space to process and release the negative energy rather than holding on to it. In addition to meditation, physical activity, such as yoga, tai chi, or even a simple walk in nature, can help transmute negative energy. These practices promote the flow of energy throughout the body, helping to release tension, clear the mind, and shift your emotional state. Exercise, in particular, triggers the release of endorphins, chemicals that naturally boost mood and provide a sense of well-being. When combined with mindfulness, physical activity can serve as a powerful tool to transmute negative energy into vitality and peace. Practice gratitude and presence. In Buddhism, one of the most transformative practices is cultivating gratitude and being fully present in each moment. These two principles are deeply interconnected and can have a profound impact on your energy levels, your mindset, and the way you approach life. By developing a daily practice of gratitude and learning to be present, you unlock the ability to shift your energy from a state of lack or frustration to one of abundance, peace, and joy. Gratitude, in its simplest form, is the act of recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of your life. It's easy to get caught up in what we don't have or what we think is missing, but practicing gratitude helps shift your focus toward what you do have, whether it's your health, your relationships, your talents, or simply the beauty of the world around you. Gratitude opens your eyes to the abundance that already exists in your life. The power of gratitude lies in its ability to shift your mindset. When you focus on the things you're grateful for, you begin to notice more of them. This creates a positive feedback loop. Gratitude leads to greater awareness of the good in your life, and that awareness in turn fills you with even more gratitude. It's a cycle that feeds your energy and boosts your emotional well-being. When you are grateful, you automatically feel more content, at peace, and capable. In Buddhism, gratitude is considered an essential component of mindfulness. It's not just about being thankful for the big, obvious things in your life, but also appreciating the small, everyday moments that often go unnoticed. Perhaps it's the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of birds singing, or the simple act of breathing. When you practice gratitude regularly, you start to cultivate a mindset that recognizes the richness of the present moment. The more you express gratitude, the more you begin to see that every moment holds value, regardless of its circumstances. In addition to gratitude, being present in the moment is another fundamental practice that helps you master your energy. The modern world is full of distractions: phones, social media, endless tasks, and constant stimulation. It's easy to get caught up in thinking about the past or worrying about the future, but the truth is, your energy is most powerful when you are fully immersed in the present moment. When you are truly present, you are able to focus your energy on what matters most, and you free yourself from the drain of mental distraction. Being present means letting go of the need to control or plan every aspect of your life. It's about surrendering to the flow of life and accepting things as they are, without resistance. This doesn't mean being passive or detached. It means engaging with life as it unfolds without judgment or anxiety. Whether you're working, eating, spending time with loved ones, or simply resting, when you are fully present, your energy is aligned with the moment, and you can experience a deeper sense of connection, clarity, and peace. One powerful way to practice presence is through mindfulness meditation. Meditation allows you to quiet the mind and focus on the present moment. By observing your thoughts and feelings without attachment, you begin to create space between yourself and your mental chatter. This space is where true presence lies. It's where you can fully experience life without being clouded by judgment, worry, or distraction. Through meditation, you learn to anchor your attention to the here and now, which helps you cultivate a sense of peace and balance in all areas of your life. Gratitude and presence also go hand in hand in the practice of mindful living. Mindful living involves paying full attention to the task at hand, whether that's washing the dishes, having a conversation, or taking a walk. It's about being fully engaged in whatever you're doing without multitasking or rushing through it. When you practice mindful living, every activity becomes an opportunity to express gratitude for the simple, everyday moments that make up your life. By being present and grateful for these small moments, you transform ordinary experiences into profound sources of energy and joy. Mastering your energy is the key to taking control of your life. By becoming more aware, setting boundaries, aligning your energy with your purpose, recharging daily, surrounding yourself with positive influences, transmuting negative energy, and practicing gratitude and presence, you can unlock a more powerful, peaceful, and fulfilling life. If you found these lessons helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more insights into how you can harness your energy and live your best life. Click that notification bell so you don't miss future uploads. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you apply these lessons to your life so you can begin to truly live